There's only 3 events left in this Marble Machine Mania season's B-League as we end off the 3rd quarter overall of this season. We're back to the B-League with Team Track Descent, an event that is evolving from Duo Track Descent from Season 2 and Trio Track Descent from Season 3. Now there are 4 marbles going down. This is going to work similar to Team Funnels from past seasons, but instead of wanting to be slow, you want to go down this track as fast as possible. See a brand new kind of form of gravitrax, that wide section. Woodworkers, again, have the B-League lead. They've had it since Events 1. Haven't lost it. I don't think they're losing it today, as it is 17 points over Fireballs, Tiger Stripe, Spearmints. A lot of teams challenging for it, but not have achieved it so far. As you see the example run. This is going to go by pretty fast, because the 4 marbles from each team going down this pretty long, spread apart track. The marble begins points. The first marble finish gets 16, second gets 15, etc., etc. Any DNF will count as 0 points. And the top 2 of each heat will advance on. Let's see, yeah, there's a likely chance of DNF. Rubber Duckies, 3 of their marbles are only DNF, so they got 8 points. You don't want that to happen. But Stormful Flashes, the 40 is actually pretty impressive there. And here's how your heats will be organized for this event. As we automatically go into the event, Sweet Retreat, Blue Blazers, Spearmints, and Fast Freezers. Couple of teams here nearly down in that relegation zone. Blue Blazers and Fast Freezers to name a couple there. Yeah, that first one might get jammed a lot over the course of this event. But we already see him in here. The half pipe that you see here in front of the screen. I think it was clogged sometimes. That might cause a DNF or 2, who knows. But we see here Sweet Retreats have 2 up front. There's Spearmints, have a couple as well. Fast Freezers, I see. Blue Blazers, I think, are the only team that do not seem to perform so well. Sweet Retreat will get the winner, and they will get second. That probably automatically gives them advancement. Spearmints have a finisher. And Spearmints and Fast Freezers both have 2. Spearmints have 3 now. I think it's pretty safe to say that I think the Spearmints and Sweet Retreats are going to be the 2 teams that make it out of here. And Blue Blazers, they just had 2 members just now dropping into Gravitrax. That is going to be the worst 2 finishers. I don't know how that's going to do. Were there any DNFs? Yeah, there was a Spearmint and a Blue Blazer. Actually, there was apparently Fast Freezer that also got stuck. But let's move this again. The Sweet Retreat and Spearmints, as I was right, they're going to advance. Fast Freezers, Blue Blazers, 18 is also not what you want to see. It's pretty bad there. Team Fiesta, Rainbow Racers, Abstract Aquatics, and Fireballs in the second heat here. Just another heat before the heats are going to go by pretty slowly, as we've seen. Rainbow Racers starts with 2 in the back. It's kind of hard to tell who's up in the front and who's got a good lead on the other teams. In the beginning of this track, it's pretty safe to say after this funnel we see up here. I think I see a couple Fireballs doing pretty well. Yeah, I think the Fireballs already have 3 down there. Aquatics have 1. Actually, really every other team kind of has only 1 marble down there. I think Fireballs are a pretty safe team to say they're going to advance. As they have the top 2 just like the Sweet Retreat did, yes. There's Rainbow Racers, there's Fiesta. There's Fireballs. I think there's a Rainbow Racer stuck there. That's not good. It's not looking to be freed. And yeah, just now does it. That loses that marble a lot of points. Any marbles get stuck? That's 1 Team Fiesta marble. And that's really about it. One marble got stuck there. One Team Fiesta marble. That will give the team last place in this heat. Fireball's a really good run there. 47. They're going to move on. And Rainbow Racers will as well. The Abstract Aquatics 2 points. The Abstract Aquatics really need to get themselves together near the end of this season. Whiteout's Alpha's Ghostly Gang and Team Oxygen. None of these teams doing too much in the stage. Whiteouts did just come off of metal. Actually, Ghostly Gang, I believe, might have done the metal too. Whiteout's obviously in a couple of them in the back. They're actually one was leading the heat. So who knows what's going to happen. Remember, this track can really change Marble States pretty quickly. So you can't just predict what's at the top of your head. Ghostly Gang, I think just had the top 2 there. Ghostly Gang, they're actually performing pretty well in this heat. They have all 4 of the marbles really in the top 5. Right, Oxygen also the marble up there. Ghostly Gang gets the top 2. And then all their other marbles got in the top 6. So very interesting to see. I think some marbles, yeah. That is looking to be American Alpha just finishing up. I think everyone actually finished, which is pretty weird to see. We've seen a lot of DNFs so far this events. Ghostly Gang, all double digits at 54 is pretty impressive. And then Whiteout's just by 1 point over Oxygen, leaving the other team that advances. Alpha's at 20 wins, not against 4 to see. But yeah, it is the Ghostly Gang and the Whiteouts advancing out of that heat. Tiger Stripes, Green Goats, Woodworkers, big team here, and Tiger Stripes as well. Green Goats are also doing pretty well. Frogs, they need to get themselves together. They're down pretty low in the standings. They did get that bronze and funnel in there, but really about it. Tiger Stripes, they have a marble up there, but also from a couple falling down pretty quickly. See, Green Goats have a couple members up there. It's actually looking pretty even, except for the Woodworkers. I'm not seeing a single Woodworker on screen. There's one right there. That's really about it for now. Tiger Stripes. Otherwise, Green Goats a pretty easy top 3. Green Goats, I think the first Woodworker might have just finished up. Woodworkers, I don't think are going to advance it. It's a pretty close round between the top 3. Any DNFs? 2 Woodworkers and a Green Goat. That is not good at all. The Woodworkers, yeah, that is 19 points. Not good. The Green Goats are the other team that doesn't advance. Tiger Stripes and Poison Frogs, however, they are going to make it out of their heat. Green Goats have 2 double divisions, still didn't make it out. They are going to get 9th, however. Fast Freezes and Aquatics with a tied score, but Freezes have a better individual finish. And there's the rest of the bottom half. Whiteout, Spearmint, Tiger Stripes, and the Fireballs in the first semi-final here. You can see the Whiteouts having a pretty good heat right now. Spearmint's also just coming off of a gold. Having a good run here. Fireballs and Tiger Stripes, overall a good B-League. No real bad team to be seen here. I think the Whiteouts and Spearmints right now are doing the best. Fireballs are also trying to challenge up there. Fireballs keeping themselves in a really good pursuit together. But they're really midfielding right now. Spearmints and Whiteouts take the entire top 4. Top 6, actually. And I think it's going to be pretty obvious to say who's going to advance. I think Fireballs are doing a little bit better than Tiger Stripes right now. Any stuck marbles? There is a Spearmint stuck. And a Tiger Stripe, so that might change a little bit. What will this do? Spearmint will still win the heat, however. Whiteout's only 1 point ahead. Yeah, it's actually a 15-point gap down to the Fireballs and Tiger Stripes. That's a pretty far gap between who's advancing and who's not. To the final. Spearmints and Whiteouts will. Ghost Gang, Rainbow Racers, Ghostly Gang, Poison Frogs and Sweet Retreat, sorry. Mixed up teams there. There's a lot of seafood teams here. This team is really getting this heat. Rainbow Racers and Ghostly Gang, to be specific. I think Poison Frogs are not having a bad round right now. Rainbow Racers are also doing pretty well. Also Sweet Retreat, I think. I think it's 2 Rainbow Racers that are going to get the top 2. There's Poison Frogs, Sweet Retreat. Ghosts are going to get a couple finishers. There's another Ghosts against Sweet Retreat. Sweet Retreat get a marble stuck. Poison Frogs are gonna finish last. Sweeter Tree get a marble stuck, and Poison Frogs do. That's not gonna stop Sweeter Tree from advancing, though. They will. Ghostly Gang, just by 1 point this time. Poison Frogs are only 1 point behind them. Ring the Racers, though, 46 points. That's a pretty good heat stack there. As you get 20, 21 to 21, pretty close. 5th to 8th there, but Ghostly Gang get the best of it. As we go into the final now, Whiteouts, Rainbow Racers, Sweeter Treat, and the Spearmint. Rainbow Racers, they have not gotten a medal since Season 1. We could be seeing their first medal in a long time here today. And I think, yeah, all these marbles, the rest of these teams were in the top 4 in the last event. 2 of them medaled. Sweeter Treat did get 4th, but have already gotten the medal this season. 2 of them, I think. So this could make 3rd. We'll have to see. Oh, the marble just fell off the track there. Spearmint just lost the marble completely. It's not going to get any more penalty. That's just going to be a 0-point finish. The Sweeter Treats have the winning marble. Actually, they might have had top 2. Rainbow Racers get a finisher there. 2 marbles each except the Spearmints. This Whiteouts of Rainbow Racer. It's pretty close between every team except the Spearmints right now. And there's a huge jam up there. Sweeter Treat are going to get the last finisher. But I think, yeah, 2 Spearmints DNF'd, a Whiteout, and a Sweeter Treat. So Rainbow Racers is the only team to get all their marbles through, and that's going to be the factor. Rainbow Racers get the first gold in their career. It's a B-League gold, but who cares? That's their first medal in a really long time. Sweeter Treat are going to get the silver. Whiteout's the bronze. It's only a 1-point difference there. Spearmints has not a good finale there. 4th place. Rainbow Racers, what a day it is for them. I don't know what this will do for them in the standings, but they might have just saved themselves a lot there in that event. Team Track Descenders where Rainbow Racers find their first gold and first medal in what might have been 2 years. Woodworkers still somehow keep the lead. Sweeter Treat, that silver move up. That's their 3rd silver and move up to 2nd overall. That's silver overall. Spearmints move up to 3rd with that 4th place finish. Rainbow Racers with that gold up to 6th. It's actually the highest they have seen in a while. As you see, we're down there, Blue Blazers, last place in the standings. They can't win the B-League anymore. Statistically, it's over. They also can't auto-qualify, which basically does mean winning in this B-League. No team is still safe from relegation yet. But as we see, it is a really competitive deal going into these final 2 events. That's it for Team Track. We'll be seeing you to start the next quarter with the main league version of this event.